Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. Just about 43 minutes after 6 o'clock. If you're getting ready to leave the house, I suggest you hurry up because the traffic's going to start. You know, the Prime Minister said make sure you leave at the right time. But this morning, we're going to get into some fun conversation because it's the 10th Slammiversary of the First Citizens National Poetry Slam. I have with me Youth and Hospitality Manager of the Bocas Lit Fest, Mariel Forbes, and the defending champion, Mr. Darren Sandy. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Now, we had the virtual prelims, the auditions, if you want to call them that.
Yes.
Then we went to the semi-finals right here on TTT. We had 2 weeks of semi-finals.
That's right.
Now, we have a list of finalists that we have to drop this morning.
Yes, we do.
But before we get there, was it difficult choosing the 10 finalists?
Well, honestly, I can't say because I wasn't a judge.
I mean, you
but
get
I would
reports from the
imagine
judges.
that it was difficult
Yeah.
because everybody was so good. But you know, I am neutral as a member of the Bocas Lit Fest team, but I imagine it was a challenge for the judges because everybody, you know, really tried to bring their A game.
But okay, so I know you're trying to be neutral, right? But you saw the semi-finals.
Yes.
You would have the list. You know
Yes.
the list, right?
Yes.
We didn't announce the list yet. You know the list, right? You know Darren, and you know the list. How you feel about his competitors coming up to vie for that $50,000?
You're giving me a lesson in diplomacy here this morning, right? I would say that I think that Darren, you know, has a challenge, and I think he really welcomes the challenge, actually. So I'm waiting to see what happens on the 9th of October.
Darren,
Yeah.
anybody ready for your boy?
Once you have a ticket, you have a chance. 10 of them, and they'd have done the work, but everything you did before at that moment don't matter again. It's all about what you're able to execute on the night of the event itself, especially in front of a live audience, so it's different to what they'd have experienced for the past 2 years. So it's
Now,
going to be interesting. Yeah.
You have experienced both, right? You've been on the stage at the Slam.
Yeah.
I mean, we never had the Slam in South before, so that's a whole other thing.
Correct.
But you've been on stage at the finals and Slam before, and you've done the virtual. I mean, you won the virtual one.
Yeah.
What was the biggest difference for you?
The audience just being there. Virtual is easier, you know, because
Yeah.
you just had to prepare your script and go to pace with the audience. You have to be ready to react to how they react. You can't
So
be
you mean
talking
like-
while they're talking, and you know, the audience could be very raucous, especially Darren Sandy supporters.
Pun intended, I see what you
Bad.
That's why you said Darren Sandy supporters.
Yeah, they're raucous. So yeah, it's obviously an adjustment, but a nice adjustment because you get a nice energy, you know. Yeah.
Mariel, how does the team feel about, you know, returning to the stage? Because we head into Naparima Bowl for the finals. How does the team feel about going back into the live space to do it?
Well, we're excited. We're excited to be heading to the South End for the very first time in the history of the Slam. But, you know, we have a mix of emotions. You know, we are going back from, we were live, then we went to virtual, now we're going back live. So it kind of feels like you're going back home, but a different home because, you know, we've never been in this space before. So we're really, really very excited about it and, you know, can't wait to see
Guys, I
who
can't wait
wins.
anymore, you know. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to wait till the end of the interview or not, but I'm ready for the names.
No, me, go ahead.
But you had to tell me who the names are, me and Adam?
You don't?
No.
Oh
Well, they
my
didn't give me the
goodness.
names. Who's the finalist? I want to know.
In
Because we had to
alphabetical
go
order?
in any order you want to give me in order of your favorites first.
And
In order of Darren's biggest challenger.
wow. Darren, you want to?
I'll try to remember it in alphabetical order.
It's Abdul, Majid,
Abdal, Malik,
Karim,
Karim, yeah.
Alexandra Stewart,
Yeah.
Oh boy. Go ahead.
Ascala George,
You're good boy. Javon
Javon Ford,
Joel
Joel
Phillip,
Phillip,
Michael Logie,
right?
Shamaya Lewis, Ronaldo Mohammed, Zakia Gill.
We're missing one. Kevin Sawyer.
And Kevin Sawyer. How are they going to say one of the street people in the streets?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I don't think we did too badly, you know,
You did
especially
very
given
well,
that we went
actually.
in alphabetical
You
order.
did very well because that sounds like it's going to be serious competition.
For sure.
Because none of them people has come to play. Like they didn't come to play in the prelims, in the semis, and I don't imagine they'll be coming to play in the finals. Darren, you've done the Slam reviews before
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well,
yeah.
right? And sometimes, you know, we see a bias. We see who you like and who you say, them might have a thing and a say. Anybody in that list of finalists there that you're saying, I don't make sure that I do better than this person?
I don't really see it like that, but if I had to answer that question, like Alexandra Stewart, she's so consistent and has so much experience that anybody should be looking at her as where the benchmark should be from consistency, at least placing consistently over the years. Like she just has the formula and she has a natural knack for that kind of stuff.
Well, here we see the finalists on the screen. There we have them up so that you can see who the finalists are for the Grand Slam, the 10th Slammiversary of the National Poetry Slam, the First Citizens National Poetry Slam. It's happening on October 9th, that's next week, Sunday, and the show starts at 7 p.m. How much are tickets, Mariel?
Only $200. Doors open at 6.
Is it inside or outside the boat?
It is inside because you know the weather these days.
Boy,
I mean, it's
true.
predictable, but it's also unpredictable, you know. So
And where do we get tickets?
at the Naparima Bowl box office and at their office,
Okay.
at Paper-Based Bookshop at the Normandy, and on the Bocas Lit Fest website, www.bocaslitfest.com. And you can also get from some of the finalists themselves.
All right. It's
Darren
$200
have tickets in his
There-
pocket.
Darren have tickets in his pocket. All right, so I think Tash wanted 2.
Great,
And Lisa will
nice.
take 2. And Sayo, you taking tickets too? We had to go down in Islam. We had to see how things going,
That's
right?
right,
There's
that's
some
right.
fellas upstairs who say they want as well. Yeah, Tyrese upstairs saying that he wants tickets. It's 200 a ticket at Tyrese.
And
just
Jaron,
making sure you know that part.
we have some special guests as judges. So
Tell me who are the judges for the 10th and a Slammiversary and the finals, because this is not an easy task.
no.
I heard all have big bosses coming to judge.
5 big bosses.
5
coming
big
to
bosses.
judge,
Call
yes.
them out for me.
So
First big boss.
a special guest judge would be Her Excellency Pauline Weeks.
ORTT.
We have ORTT.
Put some respect on it.
Head Judge Elisha Bartels. We have Omari Ashby. We have Kevin Jared Hossain and Teresa White.
Wow.
So-
Does it feel, I mean, do you feel anyhow when you hear the list of judges?
No.
You don't feel how when you hear the president gonna be in the audience, like not just in the audience seeking it, but she's
Darren
gonna be
likes
like
that.
literally critiquing you.
No, you know, like the judges are usually Lisa my concern. You have to go out there and execute your plan, and once you do that, it don't matter who judging, they'll be convinced. You know what I mean?
I like that.
So we're glad to have them, of course, investing in this.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can't play to the judges. You have to play to your plan.
I want you to say that again loud and like look into this camera. That's camera right here.
You can't play to the judges. Play to your plan.
Some life advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally life advice. And this is why he's the 2021
I'm
champion.
telling you.
I look forward to next week Sunday, Darren. All the best to you. And of course, all the best to the other 10 finalists that are going to be going up for the trophy or for the prize, $50,000. Congratulations again to the team at Bocas Lit Fest.
Thank
and
you,
of course,
thank you, thank
First
you.
Citizens National Poetry Slam. It's on next Sunday, $200 tickets. Naparima Bowl starts at 7 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Darren coming to defend his title. And I have no doubt he's going to do a fantastic job of defending it. But you want to be there because it's going to be a fantastic show. So we take a quick break and we come back with more Inside the Now Morning Show. Stay tuned.